Hello and welcome to Bright English, you guys. Miss Betty is here. Are like words that are confusing. So ሁለት የተለያየ meaning እና ከዛም በላይ meaning ስለሚኖራቸው ስለነሱ እናያለን ማለት ነው. So stay with me until the end of this video and like I've told you, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. So የመጀመሪያው እንደምታዩት here እና listen የምትለው ቃላት so ብዙ ጊዜ ወደ አማርኛ ስንተረጉመው ለምሳሌ መስማት የምንለው ማለት ኦኬ መስማት ለምሳሌ I've heard what you said ካላችሁ like አንቺ ያልሽውን ሰምቻለሁ እያልኩ ነው. listenም ስል ደግሞ አንቺ ያልሽውን ሰምቻለሁ እያልኩ ነው. but there is like different meaning for ሁለቱም ቃላቶች ማለት ነው. so ቃላት so የመጀመሪያው here የምትለዋን እኔ okay so what does it mean when we say here የምትለዋ word here ማለት here in short is just like ምንም effort አይፈልግም okay just like you listen to a sound without making an effort okay ምንም አይነት effort ሳታደርጉ just የምታዳምጡ ወይ የምትሰሙት I mean like you don't put an effort on it you just like hear things ማለት ነው. so for example let me give you one example so ለምሳሌ ለሊት ሲጮሁ የነበሩት ውሾች ሰምተሻል ወይም ሰምተሻል ወይ ስትል like you actually didn't put any effort on listening to those barking dogs right so you just like without any effort የምትሰሙትን just like processing of sound የምትሰሙትን ድምጽ hearing እንለዋለን. so for example like አሁን የነገርኳችሁ example ለምሳሌ did you hear the dog barking ብላችሁ ልጠይቁ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው. so did you hear the dogs barking ማለት እናንተም you didn't put any effort on like እነሱን የማዳመጥ የሆነ ስራዬ ብላችሁ ሰምታችሁ አይደለም you just like you know ጆሮአችን ዝም ብሎ ነገሮችን ስለሚሰማ hear ማለት መስማት ማለት ነው. so let me like you can respond to this question but for example ካልሰማችሁ no I didn't hear any noise for example okay ምንም አይነት ድምጽ አልሰማሁም ለምሳሌ let's say you are watching a movie so you can say no I didn't hear any noise I was watching a movie so ምን እያላችሁ ነው አሁን እዚህ ጋር አልሰማኋቸውኝም ወይም ደግሞ ድምጽ ሲያወጡ እነሱ ሲጮሁ አልሰማሁኝም I was just watching my movie I was minding my business እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው. so let's see the difference between listen and not hear. so here መስማት ነው ካልን okay መስማት plus one thing I want you guys to remember is that you don't put any effort on when you hear things okay you just simply hear. when we come to listen የምትለው verb ጋር ደግሞ ስንመጣ listen ማለት ደግሞ it's the opposite of hear even though they have the same kind of meaning listening ላይ you're like actually putting an effort okay እዚህኛው ላይ ደግሞ effort put አድርጋችሁ የምታዳምጡት ነገር ነው. when I say that for example let's say you have favorite podcast to watch so I hear this podcast from truth ways I'm watching this amazing podcast ካልኩኝ I'm actually putting an effort to listen to what they're saying what they're talking so like you're putting an effort okay ስራዬ ብላችሁ ያዳመጣችሁ ስለሆነ you're just like putting an effort so listening now here difference እሱ ነው ማለት ነው in short. so ለምሳሌ let's say you're watching a podcast so how can you say it I am listening to my favorite podcast ለምሳሌ YouTube ላይ የምታዩ ከሆነ I'm listening to my favorite podcast on YouTube okay so simple as that. the difference between these two verbs እንደነገርኳችሁ here it's like when you listen to sounds you don't put any effort on it you just hear things whereas on listening ደግሞ you actually put on an effort and then you just like ስራዬ ብላችሁ የምታዳምጡት let's say TV እያዳመጥኩ ነበር ወይም ደግሞ ለምሳሌ like I was listening to the news so ዜናውን ምን እያደረጋችሁ ነው እየሰማችሁ ብቻ ሳይሆን እያዳመጣችሁ ነው you're actually putting an effort to listen to the news. so this is the main difference between hear and listen የሚለው verb so ከዚህ በኋላ ምንም አይነት confusion አይፈጠርም ማለት ነው. so let's see the second one which is been and gone but before we process to been እና gone ከhear እና listen ጋር almost like ተመሳሳይ ነገሮችን see look at እና watch የሚሉትን ማየትን መመልከትን and then like የነዚህ difference ምን እንደሆነ እናያለን ማለት ነው. so I'll be back okay so let's see the second confusing verbs which are see የመጀመሪያው see የምንለው ቃል okay so this is the second verb we're seeing see look የምንላት look atም ስንል just and then watch የሚለውን ዲፍረንሳቸውን እንይ. so they're quite similar but they also have different meanings ሁሉም የየራሳቸው ሌላ ትርጉም አላቸው okay ሌላ ትርጉም አላቸው as in like the real explanation when the real definition to these verbs they're different so that's why they're confusing even though they're like the same actually ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ ግን they all hold different meanings ማለት ነው. so see just like here okay on here ላይ ምን ብለናል we said we put no effort it's just like when we notice a voice or a sound we just randomly hears it. so when it comes to see so see እንደዛ ነው you notice things okay you notice things without actually putting on an effort just like here የሚለው verb ማለት ነው without putting any effort so that's the real definition of see ማለት okay so you just notice things without just like ለምሳሌ ፊት ለፊታችሁ የሆነ ሰው የሆነ ነገር እያደረገ ከሆነ then you're just like seeing them okay like because you are like they're in front of you you're just seeing what they're doing. so for example ለምሳሌ let's say if I see her I will tell her okay let's see this example so if I see her I will tell her የሚለው ኤግዛምፕል ካያችሁት you're just saying ማገኘት ወይም ማያት ከሆነ just like ስራዬ ብላችሁ ለመገናኘት you have no plan, but if you guys meet accidentally and then if you just see her you will tell her what you wanted to say ማለት ነው. Let me give you another example. So let me tell you one interesting thing about our office, by the way, guys. So ከኛ office like directly we can see ቅዱስ ሚካኤል ቤተክርስቲያን. So like let's say that in an example, so we can see Saint Michael's church straight from our office. Okay, so we're not like intentionally ወይም ደግሞ just ራይ ብለን ለማየት የምናደርገው ነገር አይደለም. We just like we see it just from in front of our window we can see the church እያለ ነው ማለት ነው. So this is the meaning of see የሚለው. አሁን ደግሞ look at የምትለዋ ደግሞ what does it mean? So when you say look at ማለት ደግሞ ይሄኛው ደግሞ ምንድነው on purpose የምናደርገው. Okay, on purpose. We do this on purpose. For example, certain direction ሊሆን ይችላል. ለምሳሌ it could be in the front, it could be like እስቲ ከኋላ ያለችው ልጅ ማለት ፈለጋችሁ. Okay, so what do? You just like turn around and then you look at her. So looking at someone meaning you actually put in an effort to see them. Okay, እነሱን ለማየት you put in an effort. That's the difference between see and the look የምትለዋ verb ማለት ነው. So to look at someone ማለት to turn your face around yourself, to just look at a certain direction so that you can see that person እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው. So let me give you an example. So example 1, look at the man who is sitting behind you. So ምን እያልኩኝ ነው? ከጀርባ የተቀመጠው ልጅ look at him እያልኩ ነው. So if I see him, that means I'm not putting any effort, but on this context when on this verb we're saying turn your face around because he's behind. So, okay, so like you turn your face in a particular direction, so that's the meaning of look at የምንለው. So አሁን ደግሞ ሌላ ተመሳሳይ ቃል እንዴ which is watch የምንለው. ይሄኛውን people confuse it with the word like the verbs see and look at, but it also holds its own meaning. So ከዚህ በኋላ ምንም አይነት confusion አይፈጠርባችሁ ማለት ነው. Make sure to watch this video until the end and let me explain what watch means. Okay, so watch የምትለው verb ደግሞ the difference between see see እና ከlook ምንድነው የሚለየው? ይሄኛው watch ስንል ኩር ብሎ መመልከት. Okay, አንድ ነገር for a long period of time ማየት ማለት ነው. So watching something for a longer period of time. Watching something for a longer period of time, meaning usually watchን የምናገናኘው for example ከቲቪ ጋር. Okay, ቲቪ ያየው ነው ወይም እየተመለከትኩ ነው, and then like for example ቅድም እንዳልኳችሁ YouTube, or ደግሞ like it could be a show, it could be something that you like you watch for a longer period of time. See, maybe like it could be a simple glance at someone. Okay, just like የሆነ ሰው ላይ glance አድርጋችሁ and then you just turn around. Look at ደግሞ like I've told you, you turn your face like በዚህ ነው. Sorry guys. So look at ስንል እንደነገርኳችሁ you just turn your face into a particular direction. But watch የምንለው ግን you just watch a show or a TV, it could be a YouTube podcast for a longer period of time. So these are the difference between these three verbs. So let me give you an example for the verb watch. So let's say there was like a game ማታ ለምሳሌ ኳስ አይታችሁ ነበረ. So how can you ask your friend if they watched it or not? Because as you know, football is just like longer period of time የምታዩት ነገር ስለሆነ did you watch? Okay, did you see አትሉም እዚህ ጋር did you watch the game last night? Did you watch the game last night? ምን እያላችሁ ነው እዚህ ጋር? You're saying ለምሳሌ let's just say it was a football game. So if you watch a football game, you watch it for a longer period of time. So you're asking if your friend if they have watched, not if they looked at it or not if they see it. That's the difference between these three confusing verbs. And now we will proceed to the next one. I hope this one is helpful for you guys. So ከዚህ በኋላ አንድ ነገር like አይተኸዋል ወይም ደግሞ ተመልክተዋል ወይም okay, these are similar or synonym verbs but like they hold different meanings. So አሁን ደግሞ ወደ ሌሎቹ እንቀጥላለን ማለት ነው. Okay, አሁን ደግሞ let's see the two other በጣም similar ግን like they're quite similar but they also have their own የተለያዩ meaningዎች አሏቸው. So feet እና sweet, suit የምትለዋን እንዴ. So if you guys pronounce this word as sweet, then you guys are wrong. So how do you read it? You stress the letter U ዚጋ. So suit. Okay, this jacket suits you now, this jacket fits you well. Still, what's the difference የሚለውን እንዴ. So I'm pretty sure በጣም ብዙዎቻችን የሚምታታብን verb ነው. So let me tell you the difference. So suit የምንለው like it could be for an accessory. Okay, it could be for an accessory ሊሆን ይችላል, for a clothes, or even for a hair style ሊሆን ይችላል. Okay, it could be for a hairstyle. So for example, when somebody says this jacket suits you well. Okay, this jacket suits you well. So ምን እያልኩኝ ነው? I am saying this jacket is serving or this jacket is looking really good on you እያልኩኝ ነው ማለት ነው. Which means I am complimenting him because like we're saying that አምሮብሃል የሚለው ነገር okay, like ካንተ ጋር ሄዶብሃል የሚለውን እያለ ነው suit ስንል. Whereas fit የምትለዋ ደግሞ we're like usually የምናገናኘው ከሳይዝ and shape of a clothes ሊሆን ይችላል or ደግሞ with a body shape ሊሆን ይችላል። so እዚህኛው ላይ ደግሞ this jacket fits you ስል ምን እያልኩኝ ነው? the jacket is not too big, it's not too small እያልኩኝ ነው። so that's the main difference between suit እና fit የምትለዋ verb ማለት ነው። they're almost similar but like they have a slight difference. so እንደነገርኳችሁ suits የምንለው ለምሳሌ ለጌጣጌጥ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ለልብስ even for a hairstyle እንደነገርኳችሁ። so like let's say you have a friend who changed her hairstyle and then you can be like this hairstyle really suits you. okay, this hairstyle, let's say this hairstyle really suits you ስል ምን እያልኩኝ ነው? በጣም ሄዶብሻል ወይም በጣም አምሮብሻል። okay, it goes with you. so suit የምትለዋን ቃል you can use it with go with ከምትለዋ phrasal verb ጋር ይሄዳል። so go with you ወይም ደግሞ ካንተ ጋር ወይም ካንቺ ጋር ሄዷል እያልን ነው ማለት ነው። so that's the main meaning of suit የምንለው። okay, so this jacket suits you well, this hairstyle really suits you ካልኩኝ okay, I am saying it goes with you እያልኩኝ ነው። it goes with you ካንቺ ፊት ጋር ሊሆን ይችላል ወይ with her features ሊሆን ይችላል goes with you እያልኩኝ ነው ማለት ነው። but whereas on feet ለምሳሌ let's say አንድ የምትወዱት ቲሸርት ነበራችሁ and then ጠበባችሁ። so like you want to give it to your cousin or like your friend or someone that can like fit የሚያደርገው ልብሱ ላይ። so how can you say that? you can take ለምሳሌ let's say it's the color is red, so you can take the red shirt, it doesn't fit me anymore. okay, እዚህ ጋር with a negative helping verb ስትጠቀመው like you guys can see clearly it doesn't fit me anymore. so ከምን ጋር ነው እያገናኛችሁ ያላችሁት አሁን እዚህ ጋር? with the size. okay, maybe it's too small for me. okay, maybe like you gained weight and then it's too small for me ያላችሁ ነው። or maybe ደግሞ let's say ሰፍቷችሁም ሊሆን ይችላል። so like it's too big for you እያልን ነው ማለት ነው። okay, so the meaning is that you can take the red shirt, it doesn't fit me anywhere ስትሉ you're saying ከዚህ በኋላ አይሆነኝም so like አንተ ብትወስድ ይሻላል እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው። so this is the main difference between suit and fit and I hope it's clear for you guys. so ከዚህ በኋላ you guys won't be confused with these two verbs. and let's see the last two which are the last for actually being gone, wonder and wonder, and I'll be back. የነዚህ difference ምን ይመስላል? ቺንጋ yeah, መደነቅ and also like የሆነ ለምሳሌ I wonder what the answer is ስትል you're like saying መልሱ ምን እንደሆነ። anyways ቀያውን ሳስረዳዳም okay, so let's see the other verbs that are confusing. አሁን ደግሞ been እና gone የምትለዋን they might seem similar but they are quite different. that's like let me tell you the difference. so ለምሳሌ she has been to let's say Japan. okay, so she has been to Japan ስል what am I saying? I am talking about ከዚህ በፊት ሄዳ ነበረ የሚለውን። okay, you're saying somebody has went to like Japan ሄዳ እንደመጣች so it means somebody like ሄዶ ተመልሷል ማለት ነው። okay, been ስንል someone has visited a place, for example has visited a place and returned ተመልሷል። okay, so like that's the main meaning of been. so let's say I have been here before. okay, let's say you said I've been here before. it could be a restaurant and then like ከጓደኞቻችሁ ጋር ሄዳችሁ you could say I've been here before, which means ከዚህ በፊት መጥቼ ነበረ so you've like ሄዳችሁ ነበር and then ተመልሳችኋል so you no longer are there. but let's say gone የምትለዋን ደግሞ እንያት። gone የምትለው verb ደግሞ ምንድነው? what's the difference የሚለውን ካያችሁ gone is like you might still be there. okay, you might not have returned yet. so for example she has gone to Japan ስል it doesn't mean that she returned. okay, or she might have returned but it doesn't mean she returned it. but when you say she has been to Japan, you're saying she has returned or she's no longer there እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው። but when you use the verb gone, you're saying she hasn't returned it yet or she might have returned ግን like ተመልሳለች እያላችሁ አይደለም። okay, that's the difference between gone and been. so I hope it's clear for you guys. let me give you more example. gone በሚለው አንድ example gone come on ሌላ she's gone to where ይሄን already ብያለሁ። she has gone to Japan ስላልኩ ሌላ እሺ my feelings are going on so you're not being helpful. anyways I think it's clear. so gone ስንል እንደነገርኳችሁ she has gone to Japan, which means she hasn't returned yet. okay, she hasn't returned yet ወይም አልተመለሰችም፣ እስካሁን አልተመለሰችም። she is still there እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው። but when you say she has been to Japan, you're saying sorry, she has visited Japan and then she got back to where she lives እያልን ነው ማለት ነው። so let's see the last one, which is wonder and wonder. okay, so even they're pronounced almost similarly but like ይሄኛው with the later o no pronoun like የሚጻፈው ይሄኛው ደግሞ a በሚለው ፊደል። okay, so I wonder where she is እና ደግሞ I was wandering around the streets ስንል the two different meanings ምን እንደሆኑ አስረዳችኋለሁ ማለት ነው። so let's get there. let's see the last one, which is wonder. Okay, ይሄኛው I wonder. Okay, o ስለሆነ I wonder ብላችሁ የምታነቡት and then wonder። እነዚህም ደግሞ like okay ስፔሊንጋቸው ትንሽ ይለያያል እና ደግሞ the meaning also has like they both have two different meanings ማለት ነው። so I wonder ለምሳሌ let's say it was your birthday. I mean, it's your birthday, and then like ምን እንደጓደኛዬ ምን እንደገዛልኝ I'm wondering. Okay, so you are like eager to know the answer ያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው። Okay, so you are like eager to know or find out. Okay, find out about something. It could be like an answer for something. Okay, ለሆነ ነገር ምላሽ። so ለምሳሌ let's say አሁን ቅድም በነገርኳችሁ example I wonder what my friend ለምሳሌ okay I wonder what my friend has bought for me የሚለውን እንዲህ like ለልደቴም እንደገዛልኝ I just like I want to know እያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው። but when you come to this one okay let's see wonder የምትለዋል ይሄኛው verb ደግሞ it holds different meaning ወይ completely different meaning ነው ያለው so this means you're just like walking aimlessly around the streets. Okay, just like symbolaችሁ you're just walking or just like toddling around ምንለው ነው. so this is to me moving or walking around the narrow street. Okay, just like hey sideline የምንለው አለ አይደለ from a street you're just like moving around there. so for example I was just wandering around the streets, let's say that. so you're just like aimlessly moving ወይም የት እንደምትሄዱ አታውቁም you're just like aimlessly moving. Okay, aimlessly moving or walking, you just don't know where you going but you're just like moving to somewhere or going to somewhere ያላችሁ ነው ማለት so when we say wonder you're like eager to find out the answer about something. or let's say for example የሆነ ነገር ጠይቃችኋት your mom and you're like እናታችሁ የሆነ ነገር ጠይቃችኋት you're wondering what her response would be. so you can say I am wondering or ደግሞ yeah like you can say I am wondering what mom's response will be. Okay, so you're just like you don't know the answer yet, you're just like eager to find out the answer ያላችሁ ነው ማለት ነው. so this is it about the 11 confusing verbs. there are actually a lot more. so እናንተን ደግሞ ጠይቃችኋለሁኝ which is እናንተ ከምጠይቀኝ በፊት ግን let me just be generous and add last two ጨምርላችሁ. okay, አሁን ደግሞ mind እና matter. okay, mind and then matter የሚሉትን two verbs እንይ. these are just some additional verb that I have for you guys. ለእናንተ ደግሞ let me just give you this one. they're almost similar and people confuse them a lot ግን they hold a different meaning. so ይሄንን ለእናንተ ተዋዋለኝ but let me just explain what mind and matter means. so ለምሳሌ let's say you want to go outside ብሎ አንድ ሰው ጠይቋችሁ and then your response could be I don't mind. okay, I don't mind ካላችሁ what are you saying? you're saying it's not a problem to me እያላችሁ ነው ወይም ደግሞ ለኔ ችግር የለውም እያላችሁ ነው. it's not a problem to me. okay, the meaning is this ለኔ ችግር የለውም እያላችሁ ነው. but when we say matter you're saying like ለሁለት አይነት መንገድ ልትጠቀሙ ትችላላችሁ. this could be a bit confusing for you guys. so when I say this for example ይሄኛው sentence እና ሌላኛው you matter to me. okay, አንደኛው ይሄኛው ሌላኛው ደግሞ ለምሳሌ let's say you told your sister to buy something for you like on her way የሆነ ነገር ገዝታላችሁ እንድትመጣ ጠይቃችኋት and then let's say she forgot to buy. so she for example somebody says ለምሳሌ መጣችና oh no I forgot to buy. okay, I forgot to buy ለምሳሌ what you asked her was milk. so oh no I forgot to buy the milk ካለቻችሁ what's your response going to be if it doesn't like if it's not done necessary? so you can use matter when somebody is important to you and when something is not that important. that's how English is funny you guys. anyway, so እዚህ ጋር ለምሳሌ you can say if it doesn't matter that much you can be like it's okay it doesn't matter. okay, it is okay it does not matter, which means it's not that important. ያን ያህል የግድ አይደለም እያላችሁ ነው. but if you have ever said you don't matter to me then that's completely wrong because on this context you matter to me is like you're telling someone that they are important to you. okay, ለእናንተ important እንደሆነ እየተናገራችሁ ነው. but if you say you don't matter to me then you're saying you don't care about that person. so you can use matter in different contexts. the two contexts are like አንደኛው አንድ ሰው important ሲሆን ለእናንተ okay when something is important to you. for example የሆነ ቦታ መሄድ ፈልጋችሁ